Dementia residents who have lost their appetite need to be in an environment where there are limited distractions and where they have plenty of time to eat. The problem is if they need assistance with eating, there's never enough time in a dementia unit. Staff are always flat out, too much to do, not enough time. And it takes time to help feed a dementia resident. So what often happens is, especially if they're short-staffed, then the staff will just rush along, give the dementia resident a spoonful of food and then carry on with their tasks, rather than sitting down with the person as they need one-on-one assistance to be able to encourage them to eat. Because they do need that one-on-one assistance when they've lost their appetite. But the problem being, if there's not enough staff to do that, then the person doesn't get the time that they need and the assistance that they need. So really, if this is the situation and you've come to a meal with your parent, your mother, and you've noticed she's not eating, it's quite chaotic at the unit, there's not enough staff, she's disinterested in the food, she's losing weight, and it's just really not working. A good method really is to say to the charge nurse, look, I'll feed mum every lunchtime. I'll come in, and so please put the food aside and I will feed her in the lounge. Now, it's really better to do that away from the busy, chaotic dining area. Go to another quiet space in the lounge or the second lounge and feed your mother quietly and peacefully there, especially if she's just been admitted to the unit, because this is the time when it's just the most stressful by far. New environment, they don't know anyone, who's who, what's what, what's the routine, what are they eating, do they recognise it, on it goes. So if you can, for that first couple of weeks, come in either lunchtime or evening time and help your mother with her eating, and firstly just allow her to relax and breathe and settle, that being the main thing. We chat and then say, Mum, look, I'm here to help you with your meal, and explain to her what each of the items are on the plate, because sometimes they lose that ability to recognise what it is they're eating, because it's not their home cooking. It doesn't look like they've cooked it, because they haven't. Different cutlery, different plate, different environment, different stuff, everything's different. So it's hard to sort of gauge and recognise what's what and who's who and what is it that they're eating on the plate. So just go through each item and explain it. And as you explain the food, say for example, this is roast pumpkin, then eat the roast pumpkin as you're explaining it. So then your parent, your mother gets, okay, so this is the roast pumpkin, this is what it looks like, this is what it tastes like. Then if she enjoys it, continue with that. And if she really enjoys it, say to staff, look, Mum's getting back a bit of her appetite, she likes roast pumpkin, then on a Sunday when roast pumpkin's served, can she have an extra helping of that to stimulate her appetite? So this is the way that you get to gauge how your parent's appetite is, how to stimulate it, how to encourage her, and for her to be able to settle. I mean, the thing is, when we're stressed, we don't feel like eating, half of us. It's just an unpleasant experience. You feel like you're being force-fed. Whereas if you're relaxed and your appetite stimulated, and the food is appealing and appetizing, and you've got your lovely daughter with you, assisting you or encouraging you, and you've got a nice view and it's quiet, then you'll be wanting to eat because it's a nice, conducive environment. But a dementia unit dining room, because it's very loud, it's very noisy, there's the clatter of plates and cutlery, nothing's done silently, because there's so much to do, 30 residents to serve for at lunch and dessert, and then cup of tea afterwards. There's so much cutlery and plates that has to go into the dishwasher and out and served, and cutlery into the drawers. Everything's clanging, and it's difficult to eat when it's really noisy and loud. And of course all the conversations that go on as well, and you being squashed in a small space, because it is a condensed space. There's no space in the dining room hardly, just all the tables are packed in, all the chairs are packed around there, only just enough room for the staff to get by. And if you've got one person right and left of you and then staff running behind you, you just sort of feel like you're in a really congested space, especially if you don't know the people, you don't know the staff, you're not familiar with anything. Whereas if you've been in the unit now a month, say, and your daughter's been coming for lunch and helping you with that, then you can quietly ease back into the meals and be more relaxed with that. And your daughter can ease in coming to the, once you're relaxed one-on-one with her, she can come to a few meals with you at the table, with your colleagues at your table, and ease you into that. But it is a process. Nothing's, it's gradual, and you'll be able to see this situation with your mother when you come in and are part of it all. So I've written these 2 books, The Resident's Voice and The Resident's Rise, both on Amazon and on my website description below. Everything's there. Thank you for your looks, likes and support. Thank you.